Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a very important poem written by John Keats. John Keats is a very significant poet of Romantic era. Now he has written a poem called La Belle Dame sans Merci in 1819. Now the meaning of La Belle Dame sans Merci is a beautiful lady without mercy. On one hand, we have a portrait of Knight Errant, and on the other hand, we have Fairy's daughter. So this poem is about the encounter between Knight Errant with that of a fairy's daughter. This poem, La Belle Dame sans Merci, which was published in 1819, is in fact a ballad. A ballad is a short story in verse. Now this ballad consists of 12 stanza, and the rhyme scheme of this ballad is ABCD. The poem is connected somewhere with the Keats feeling about Fanny Brown. Fanny Brown used to be the beloved of John Keats. She was quite hostile towards John Keats. The poem narrates a story of a knight who encounters a fairy's daughter who was mysterious, enchanting, and very deadly. The setting of this beautiful poem is medieval in nature. Knight at arm riding a horse is on he is on one hand and the fairy's daughter on the other hand. The first stanza of La Belle Dame sans Merci. Now the first paragraph is nothing but the conversation between the poet with that of Knight at arm. Knight at arm, a gentleman from royal family. So author says, poet says, what can ail thee, knight at arm, alone and palely loitering? Knight at arm, why are you so worried? What is troubling you? Ail means problem. What is the problem with you? Knight at arm, alone, you are all alone and palely loitering, moving here and there. You seems to me quite troubled. What is the problem? What is the matter? The sedge has withered from the lake. The plants and other vegetation, they have been dried out from the lake because of excessive chill, because of excessive cold, because of adverse climate. And no bird sings. The birds are indoors. The birds are in their nest because they knew that it is very dangerous to come out from their nest. So everybody knew. Now, why in this adverse climate you are loitering here and there, night at arm? Please tell me. Oh, what can ail the knight at arm? So haggard and woe begone. Haggard means worried. Means why are you worried? What is troubling you, knight at arm? And you seems to me woe begone, grief stricken, or sorrowful, or sad. You are not at all happy. You are not normal. You are worried. What is the problem? The squirrel granary is full. Now squirrel, in fact, even squirrel knew that adverse climate is about to come. So they have fulfilled their granary, the storehouse of the grain, and the harvest is done. In fact, even the farmer knew that now the adverse climate, adverse time is about to come. So they have already completed their harvesting. I see a lily on thy brow. Means I can foresee that you are under some pressure. Some problems are troubling you because your face is exhibiting the problems which is there within you. With anguish moist and fever dew, you seems to be feverish. Your brow seems to be wet. Some amount of precipitation is seen on your brow, on your face, and on thy cheeks a fading rose. Your face, which in normal times seems to us as a glittering one, in fact, today it seems to us as if they are a fading rose, fast withered too. They too have been dried down. Means the glitter is lost, the charm is lost. What is the matter? Knight at arm, what is the matter? I met a lady in the mist. Now the knight at arm starts responding to the questions asked by the poet. Knight at arm says, I met a lady in the mist. Means I met a lady in the meadow. And she was full beautiful. She was the epitome of beauty. A fairy's child, she was equally tender. She seems to me a fairy's child. Her hair was long, her foot was light, and her eyes were wild. Her eyes were very beautiful and enchanting. She had a very beautiful long hair, and she was very tender. I made a garland for her, and after beholding her, I just fell in love with her. And in that love, I made a garland for her in order to give her as a gift. And not only garland, and bracelets too. I made bracelets for her as well. Out of flowers and fragrant zone, I picked beautiful flowers, and then I just made bracelets and garlands for her so that I can gift her. And when I gave her bracelets and garland, she looked at me as she did love. Now her language was alien, her language was different, but she gave me looks as if she too loves me. She reciprocated my love and made sweet moans. She murmured something, she whispered something. Although I could not understand what actually she said, but I'm pretty sure she is reciprocating my love. I set her on my pacing stick. I took her and I just urge her, I request her to sit on the back of my horse and nothing else. So all day long. Throughout the day, we just move from places to places. We enjoy the scenic beauty of the forest since we were in love. For sidelong would she bend and sing a fairy song. Now she was equally reciprocating my love. It appears as if that she too was in love. She too has fallen in love with me. And when we were moving from places to places on the horseback, she sang a fairy song to me. Although I could not understand what type of song was that, but I can guess that definitely that was a fairy song. Fairy's daughter on one hand and knight at arm on the other. Both of them are riding horse. She found me roots of really sweet. Now she gave me roots which was very sweet in nature because she knew where these sweet roots are found in the forest. And honey wild and manna dew. She gave me honey wild as well as manna dew. Now manna dews are refreshments which are very spiritual in nature, which are very beautiful in nature, divine refreshment. So she gave me honey while beautiful honey, relishing honey, and spiritual and divine refreshment. And sure in language, strange, she said, I love thee true. Although I could not make out what she said to me, but I can very easily guess that perhaps she has said me that I love you too. Now, in a way, she has reciprocated my love. I was madly in love with her, and it appears as if that she too has reciprocated my love in equal intensity. She took me to her elfin grot. Elfin means fairy, grot means cave. Means she took me to her fairy's cave or in her house. And there she wept and sighed full sore. Now all of a sudden she starts weeping. She became very sad. I could not understand that why she wept there, and there I shut her wild, wild eyes with kisses full. And there, in her elfin grot, in her fairy's cave, we made love. We embraced each other. And there she lulled me asleep. And then perhaps she sang a lullaby, and after listening to that lullaby, I just fell asleep. And after feeling, after means means in my sleep, I just dreamed, and there I dreamed. Ah, woe betide! Oh, what a horrible dream that was! The latest dream I ever dreamt. Now that was in fact the last dream I dreamed on the cold hillside. Now on the foothill of this mountain. I saw pale kings and warriors too. I saw grief-stricken kings and princes and warriors, and all of them are death pale. What they are means all of them, they are appearing to me as if they are uh, grief-stricken. They are under some amount of trouble. And now I saw each one of them in my dream, and when they saw me, they cried. Labil deems some mercy hath thee enthralled. Now when these kings and princes and warriors, when they saw me, they cried that this lady is without mercy, and it is this lady who has captivated all of us. Means we all are the prisoners of her. I saw their starved lips in the gloom. Means I saw their uh, dried lips, and those lips were gloomy with horrid warning gapes wide. Now there were gaps because of that dryness, and I awoke and found me here. And after that, in a very means all of a sudden, I just awoke from that horrible dream, and on the cold hillside. And from now onward, means the moment I awoke from that dream, I found myself on this cold hillside. And this is why I sojourn here. And because of that, I am moving here and there. I am still in a state of trance. I am unable to recover to my senses. I could not understand as to what had happened to me, alone and palely loitering. And because of that, I am moving here and there. I am loitering. I am troubled. I am grief stricken. I am sorrow. Though the sedge is withered from the lake. I knew that plants and other vegetation has withered because of excessive chill, because of excessive cold, and in fact birds are also not singing. But I am helpless. I am not in my senses. I am a state of trance. I do not understand as to what had happened to me and where that fairy's daughter has gone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this beautiful video.